Hello everyone, my name is Chen Yao, a product manager at Seesaw AI. Today I'm going to walk you through how to use a custom GPT or API tool in your own AI chatbot. So oftentimes, we have our fantastic CChat product that has access to knowledge base information, but sometimes you still need a external API call to make it work, to get some external resources. So we have a brand new integration called Custom GPT Tools. And over here, you could actually add your own functions, etc. So this tutorial is going to be put into two parts. One is some very, very simple demo. And then the next part is that I'm going to talk more about advanced API calls, and then it's going to be more extensive. Let's get started. So I have already gotten an agent over here. It's called a Custom GPT tool, and this is a blank slate, right? So nothing really over there, just for the demo purposes, right? So we have the Custom GPT tool over here. You can add up to 5 different Custom GPT tools, but I'll explain all of this later. So let's just enable this, right? And then we have two missions today for the very simple tutorial. The first one is to ask the AI chatbot to display a dog image. I actually have the API over here. And then we want to display a fox image, something like this, right? So let's get started. So I have this tool name, and I'll just first call it's called get dog picture, right? And then for the dog API, we have something over here. So if I just copy paste this whole API over my browser window, you would say the API actually, let me make this one bigger, right? Actually replaces, comes back with a picture over here, right? So we're gonna take this API and we're gonna go into the custom tool here, right? So it is HTTP get method, and that's the endpoint, right? So this is just called get a dog picture, get a dog picture. We're not gonna go into the advanced tutorial of the value parameters and dynamic value parameters over here. So if I just click on submit to test this API access, it gives me 200 as a success code, and then the message just a random dog picture, right? So I can save it, right? That's one. And our Custom GPT tool allows you to add as many as 5 Custom GPT tool, right? So let's add another one. I have this get a fox, right? So I got a beautiful fox over here. Oh, what's the API? Let's see. Oh, actually here API is available, right? So this will give you a JPEG picture as well. So let me copy this, and then I'll just say the tool's name is get a fox picture. HTTP method is still get, endpoint is this, and then this is like get a fox picture, right? And then we're gonna dynamically assemble this whole API configuration, submit it for test, and we got a 200 success, okay, and then we're gonna save it over here. Now if I go back, you say, okay, I got 2 APIs, get a dog picture, get a fox picture. Let's give it a try. So I click on test AI agent, and then it's gonna give me a chatbot widget over here window. And so it's like, okay, I will say, can you show me a dog picture, right? PRCTURE, right? And then GPT will figure out, okay, I actually have a picture, API to call. And then it's gonna call this dog API to get a random picture from this endpoint, right? So here, this one says, oh, here's a picture of a dog, right? And then I would say, can I get a fox picture, right? And then it's gonna evaluate on the 2 APIs, and then say, oh, okay, here's a picture of a fox, right? So this is actually one picture actually. So if I just open this picture in new tab, even though it looks like 2, it's a one picture over here, right? However, if I ask, okay, can I get a cat picture, right? So we don't have the API over here. And then just says, okay, I'm sorry, but I couldn't find any relevant information for a cat picture, right? So that's how it works. It's super simple. The way it works is that on each conversation, once this is enabled, it's gonna evaluate on those two options over here, dog and the fox, right? And then if any one of them hits, and then it's gonna generate a picture, right? So in that case, we would say, okay, if you want to get both a picture, both function called, actually it doesn't work. GPT can only call at most one GPT tool here, right? So let me give you one example, right? So if I say, can I get a dog picture and a fox picture, right? Over here. This is probably gonna work, but not the way you want it. Let's see. Okay, can I get a dog and a fox picture over here? It's probably gonna show you, yeah, two pictures here, right? So what's interesting is this, right? This one says, okay, here's a picture of a dog and here's a picture of a fox, right? But the difference is this, right? You see the dog picture is actually a brand new one, right? So that's a separate API call of getting a random dog picture. But the fox picture is actually still the old fox picture, right? So what this means is really that, okay, because in our conversation setting, we actually remember the previous conversations over here, over advanced settings, and then we have the context, and I got a 20 previous conversations context. It remembers the last cache the result, and then it's gonna display the same picture, right? So this actually happens, to your advantage, because sometimes, if I want to ask some follow-up questions on the API output, we still cache it, and then you can ask follow-up questions, right? But here, for me to show you, okay, what's really happening under the hood is I can do a magical command called clear history over here, right? And then if I say, if I ask the same question again, can I get a dog picture and a fox picture? And then GPT here will just choose to evaluate one function and then give you the output of one. So right over here, you would say, oh, actually, so I found a picture of a dog for you. Here it is, right? So that's a dog picture. But GPT couldn't find a picture of fox because it is only able to evaluate on one function at a time, right? So it's better that we have a different API to retrieve both of those actions, etc., right? So this is how exactly this GPT functions are using, and that's a very, very quick and simple tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'm gonna walk you through the complexities of those parameters by showing you the using the maybe a weather API, right? So over here. So and then I'm gonna teach you how to assemble all of those parameters. Stay tuned, and then I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.